So we bought a duplex this morning. The one that I showed you in the past video that we're converting to a single family house once the tenants officially move out. But I know you guys are probably wondering, Carter, how much did this place end up costing you out of pocket? So once this dog gets off my lap, let's break down some numbers on the whiteboard or the notepad together. This deal in particular was a phenomenal deal. It ended up appraising for way higher than I originally thought. It came back at $149. And what the high appraisal meant for us is we had to bring literally $497 to closing today in order to purchase this place. So we originally put down $2,500 in non-refundable earnest money because that's what the owner requested, and I have no issue with that. So we put down the $2,500, but then we had to bring an additional $497, like I referred to closing. So a total of right around $3,000 to buy a $77,000 property. Now this place is gonna cash flow phenomenally well. Right now, the way it's set up, the mortgage payment, it's 3 months interest only. It then goes into a principal, interest, taxes, and insurance payment. Everything's escrowed together. And what that total will be is about $841 per month, not including insurance. We should be able to rent this out for about $1,400 and cash flow about $400 to $500 per month. So if that's the case and we're able to cash flow $400, $500 a month, that means that within 6 months time or 7 months time, depending upon the amount, we will have our initial investment paid back and it'll be an infinite return from there. But what do we have going on for the rest of today? We have some appointments early afternoon, mid-afternoon. I have to jump on the phone here shortly to start making some dials today. I'm running through our marketing systems, probably do another Facebook Live later today. Other than that, it's gonna be an eventful day. Hopefully lock up some more deals by the end of the day. We're at 4 right now for April. Let's make that at least like 5, 6, 7, or maybe we should just double it. We have 2 weeks left. Let's go. Let's jump into a quick role-playing session of something that I learned this morning from the coaching class, from the coaching calls, on how to handle different seller objections. So let's role-play just a few different scenarios that you and I both hear on a consistent basis. The first one is, well, Carter, just let me think on it. We'll get back to you. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I totally understand wanting to think on it. I would definitely do the same thing in your exact situation. And I guess tell me this, just out of curiosity, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you'd be ready to move forward today, 1 being there's no way in heck that you'd ever do business with us, where might you guys fall today? Well, Carter, we'd probably be a 6. Hey, I love the number 6. 6 is a pretty decent number. It's not a 10, of course, but a 6 is pretty solid. I guess out of curiosity, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, what would it take to get to a 10? And then typically what you will hear with this is, well, Carter, your price is low or something is going on outside the fact that they don't really need to think on it. It's just a smokescreen response to delay to give them more time. So if they tell you, well, your price is too low, this is what you're going to say next. Hey, I totally understand where you're coming from and why you might possibly think that. But just to clarify, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, when you say the price is too low, are you saying that the amount that we're offering would, number one, not allow you to physically do what you need to do, not allow you to move, to relocate, to move into that next house or rental property or pay off your mortgage? Are you saying that? Or are you saying that you were hoping for a little bit more money, or someone else told you you can get a little bit more money? Or possibly even number 3, that you have a higher offer on the table and you're just hoping that we beat them out? Like, I guess if you could clarify a little bit for me, that would be of extreme help. Then you wait for their answer. You shut your mouth and you wait till they respond because you are digging into their pricing objection. Now, if they say, well, Carter, I was hoping for a little bit more money, then question them and say, hey, I totally understand that. Some of the owners that we talk with say the exact same stuff. They feel the exact same way. I guess, was there something that you were willing to do on your side to assure that you got that price? And now what you're doing there is questioning what they are willing to do to achieve the price that they are looking to achieve. But let's take you on the first appointment today. Check out this place. Supposedly there's crazy foundation damage on this house. We'll see what it looks like. It was a deal machine mailer that came in over the weekend. I reached out, talked with the guy, so we'll see how it goes. So obviously you guys saw the photos, the videos of the basement. Now what is going on here? I don't specifically know, but we're gonna reach out to our basement guy. He's gonna call over, get an appointment scheduled with the owner and just see what's going on. Worst case scenario, the owner has another foundation company he can reach out to. Best case scenario, it comes in at a reasonable price. We can make a reasonable offer and ultimately lock the deal down, but we'll see. Still wants right around 100,000. Who knows if that's flexible at all, but on to the next one, and we're talking about rural properties on this next one. Walk out of that one with a deal, but hopefully you got some sort of value from the video that I provided. It was a nice house. Like, as you could see, it's a really nice house. I'm going to look at our numbers a little bit further. Maybe we can do something a little bit better, but I noticed on my way out, I did a quick walk around the exterior. It needed a little bit of foundation work. The house was built in like the 1800s, so obviously it's old, but we will see. Now it's time to run to the grocery store, get some stir fry. Then let's wrap up this video, you guys. I'm gonna drop one more nugget on you before the end of the video. Now, the one last golden nugget I need to drop on you guys is this. When you're dealing with rural property, something out in the country, something that is not on city sewer or city water, you need to do this. You absolutely must have a well and a septic inspection, and let me tell you the reason why. So recently I went through a property that needed a brand new septic system. So I was making some phone calls and I was asking around, I was like, how much does a septic system cost? That cost ranged from $10,000 to $13,000 just for the septic system. And then before that, I was on the phone with one of the investors that we've sold multiple properties to in the past, and he was telling me about this house that he went through that needed a new well. I'm like, dang, I've never had to actually put in a new well. I wonder how much that costs. And for those of you wondering, the cost of a new well, to abandon the old one, drill a brand new one, was $35,000. So just think of this. Think if you don't do a well inspection and a septic inspection, and you have both of those issues wrong, you will lose tens of thousands of dollars on the deal. So that is my gold nugget for you. That is the only caveat to all of our offers on rural property. We must inspect the well and septic system to make sure they are functioning, to make sure they are working properly, and to make sure they are currently up to code. So I hope that was valuable. If you guys enjoyed the content, as always, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps grow this channel tremendously. Otherwise, I will plan on seeing you in the next one. Peace, love, and I'll talk to you soon.